Hello. I wanted to come and do a quick video on a smoky glam look. It is not my usual, so if you want to find out how I did this, then keep watching. Okay, we're going to start off with the Sample Beauty Equalizer palette. This is one that I've recently started using. We are going to go in. This is a look that I'm going to be completely honest, it scares me because it is going to use black and brown. For anyone who knows me knows I'm not a neutral shade kind of person, so we are going to see how we get on. So we are going to stamp that black shade all the way around. This is definitely a colour that you need to build up, so it's quite charcoaly when it first goes on. Okay, so I have zoomed you all in. Okay, so we are going to work on the outer edge with a neutral shade and just blend that out. So go in with Bean. So this is going to be quite a smoky kind of look, which is not usually my thing, so we will see how that goes. But what you want to do with the brown is just kind of overlap that black, so obviously when you do blend it, they will blend to a nice gradient. Okay, because I have been stamping that colour on by the black, my brush, I did find that it picked up some black, so it started to get a little bit muddy. So I've just kind of used my pigment switcher just to take off any excess. This will also help with blending. So again, you're just going to kind of blend where those two colours meet. And you can get a kind of smaller brush. You can get like a smaller blending brush, just because at least then it's more concentrated. So again, it's just a focused area. So you're kind of, the idea is to blur out that line. You don't want to press too hard, but we'll see how this goes. As I say, I'm not a massive fan of using black or even brown. I like, you know, the super bright colours. So I'm just overlapping where that brown finishes with a neutral, like a light tan kind of colour. Again, just to soften the edges. I think this is the first time that I've dipped into both the, well, all of these three shades in this palette. So I know that the black definitely is something that you can build, which is good if you aren't confident like me. You know, I'm not the most confident person when it comes to colour, when it comes to neutral shades, sorry. You know, so it helps to have that colour that is buildable, so you can build on the colour that you initially put down. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get a bit of base on the back of our hand, like so, and I'm going to, no, what I'm actually going to do first, I'm going to see if I can remove the excess of this colour with a cotton bud or a Q-tip. I got these ones from Primark. They are really good, and I'm kind of, I end up just using a bit of micellar water, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of map out where we want the cut crease. But it's good to get the excess colour off, especially when it's dark. Because I've tried this all kinds of different ways, and I've struggled with it all kinds of different ways. So we're going to see how this goes, because this is the first time trying it with black. But I know that especially when you have a dark colour that you are painting over, it can sometimes turn your base like a different shade and just make it look a little bit like muddy. So I will quickly do the other eye, and we can see where we get to from there. Okay, so I have removed the excess, and these cotton buds, so they're kind of pointed at one end and then they're flat. It's got like a paddle on this end. I found that was actually a lot easier because my skin is not young. My skin is far from young, so it moves. So you have to kind of fight against the grain. If you imagine rowing a boat and you're fighting against the current, that's essentially what it's like with my eyelids. Just saying. Okay, so we are going to go back in. So because we took the excess off, we took that colour off, we also took the base off. So I am popping that base back down again. But obviously you do have to kind of be careful to go, kind of stay in the lines where you have just created that space. Okay, so you do want to go as high up to that new crease as you can, just to avoid any skin spots kind of showing through. This is always the eye that I rush. This is always the eye that I make mistakes on. So we'll just try and fix that for a second. I do feel like half of the battle is actually the brush, you know, the tools that you use, because you want to have kind of user-friendly tools. So, you know, something that, like where I've just done that, I've made a mistake, I've placed it down in the wrong place, so you can kind of even it out, you can smooth it out. So these are the base. The brush that I used for the base was this one from the Mirror set from P. Louise, and this is also from the P. Louise Mirror set. I think this one's the smallest one out of the three, and then the one for the normal base is the largest one, obviously because you've got the most area to cover. So we have got a bit of smoke, a bit of glam going on. So what I wanted to do was add an infusion of colour, you know, an injection of colour, because it's me. So I had thought, you know, oh, I'll just go for like a gold, but gold's not good enough for me. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go for a blue. It's like a royal blue, but it's a sparkle. So I'm going to see how this goes being set straight down, because I know that sometimes shimmers can be they're not always as intense as you would want them to be. So let's, it's okay. I always find that shimmers, you know, when you first place them down, they can look quite diluted. Can get a little bit kind of patchy. They blend quite well together. Because I don't really want it to be noticeable. Okay, so what you would end up doing now is you would go back in with the colours that you have used around the cut crease. So that was the black, this is the dark brown, and then you would continue the same on the other eye and probably finish off with a bit of eyeliner, and then we'll pop some colour underneath. So let me go and quickly do this eye and catch up. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we have done, I've just done a little bit underneath the eyes with the black, and I'm going to go in with that light brown. I don't normally go for super dark colours underneath my eyes, but I just thought, well, we may as well go all out. So I've made sure that that black meets the edge where the rest of the colour is for the top, and then what we will do is get some eyeliner. Okay, so I'm using the NYX matte liquid liner. Okay, so that is the eyeliner done. I am just going to go back in with a bit of that black, just on the outer corner, and just kind of smudge it a bit. Ooh, and because of my not super young eyes, sometimes my eyes crease, so I'm just filling in . So sometimes when you do eyeliner, even with the best will in the world, if your skin does not agree, then you do have to just find a different way, or just fill in where you may have missed. So if there are any gaps, and as always, our trusty white liner. Okay, so what we would do now, apart from a little bit of cleanup. So now I'm just going to go and add some lashes and I will be back. Okay, lashes are on. This is the final look. Please let me know what you think in the comments. The lashes that I've used today are in the style Brat by Beauty Bar and Beyond. They just help pull a look together. So really pleased with how it's turned out. I am feeling the blue. The glam smoking look, it's different, so I am still getting used to it, but it is definitely growing on me. And doing eyeliner, I haven't done eyeliner for like forever. It seems like it's been a bajillion years. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.